won't be stunned by Ashbringer. Or disintegrated, for that matter. Don't know what that sounds about.
I confess a certain fondness for the fell variety, however, not so much.
I guess that's why Khadgar is so annoyed by it. Because he likes Murlocs. Come on. Let's just get over here. We'll brawl over here.
The light smites our foes.
Yes, yes, the light will smite our foes over here. Damaged diving helmet. Huh. Let's go have a look at that. Savage Great White, not interested. Not sure what this damaged diving helmet's about. Allows wearer to breathe underwater, increasing swim speed by 100%. That one is damaged and won't last long. Okay, there's an island over here. Deadwood Landing. Deadwood. Wasn't that a TV show? I never watched it. I just vaguely just remember people saying there's a ton of characters in it were gay or something. There's just like most of the cast, or maybe all the cast was bi or something. They just left. I guess there's a lot of sex going on in the show or something. I have no idea. I just vaguely remember someone saying that, and even then, I might be thinking of a different show. I have no idea. Deadwood Rock. There's Deadwood harpies here, which are fell harpies. The Legion really does corrupt everything. And they're probably fellish too. Don't look. They certainly don't look too good. Also, a blade made of feathers was not effective. Well, this is something. Let's just shimmy over here. Thank you. I'm sure this place is relevant to some quest or some such, but I bloody hell don't know. What's this? There's a fell slate seam over there? Oh, this I gotta get. Here it is. Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to throw down with a few of them. Okay. Divine Shield. Come into melee. Come into melee. Thank you. Bit of a waste of Divine Shield, but at least I got them into melee with me, where I can actually hit them. It's kind of the important part. I was figuring I was gonna have to get it in the environment rather than off enemies. That's why I was saying I have to keep an eye out. This scroll glitters with foul warding enchantments, but contain important information. Okay, the Centinax has moved up there. Break their garrison, destroy the garrison forces, creepy crawlies, slay 50 bone crawler grubs. Then there's these two over there, and the corrupted bone breaker. What's that? Fellcaster Featherblade. Alright. Ooh, Ancient Shrine. 40. It's just the decrease the damage. Not too fun. Alright then. Just gonna ignore that guy and keep going this way. I can easily just fly up to the where, you know, here. I can go over there. Could you piss off? Fine then. It folks. It wanted to die. Alright then. Val'sharah and Ice. Break their garrison. Creepy crawlers. There's also this. Eldari Masters. Sizzix. No. Duke Sitzer Grocer. Do need to hunt these guys out because they will provide me a bonus. Like they are profitable, so it just seems like a good idea. Hopefully the music isn't too loud. There's one issue with audio testing. It's difficult to do and get right, you know, at the start of the game, and then, you know, playing the game later on, it can be awkward to audio test then too, because, you know. Well, certainly the way I'm doing it right now is awkward. Oh, what's this? Moongrass. Basically, yeah, there's ways of doing it right. I'm doing it kind of a wrong, awkward way right now. But it's more fun than any other way. Because I'm actually recording rather than just doing the painful other stuff. Moongrass reduces my maximum health by 10%, but increases my haste by 10. My god. Alright, I'll bring this stuff up to Khadgar. You know what? If I had, you know, if I'd if I'd been in the other garrisons and whatnot, I would actually have a clue who some of these other NPCs are, but I really don't recognize them.
Gul'dan and the Legion.
Okay, found something. A mysterious rune-bound scroll. This scroll is fascinating. This confirms our concerns about indirect Legion threats. We must return to Dalran, Palnai. I'm sorry that I haven't kept you apprised of the situation. We need more actionable information before bringing the matter before you. Council 6 has been investigating Legion threats outside of the Broken Shore. I believe this scroll to be the final piece of information we need. Meet me in Dalran at the Vile Citadel. We'll need the other members of the Council.
Without you, Azeroth will surely fall.
5 masters over here.
Lord Illidan knows the way.
Ooh, cool. Cool mount. Arcanist's Mana Saber. So it's a flying mount too. Makes sense. Be weird if it was a... You know, considering the reward and all, most mounts... Well, I know, it kind of makes sense to me in some way. That'll be a... You know, a flying thing. Because after doing all that work, getting all the way to Exalted, if you were given a ground-only mount, the moment you've unlocked flying, you wouldn't be using it again. So that would, in a way, take away a bit from it. In its own way. But at the same time, it's not to say it's a bad idea giving the ground-only mounts. They can still be a nice thing. It's just all up to personal opinion and all that gubbins. You know, all that bollocks. Why can't everyone just think one way? That was a joke, just making sure everyone's on the same page. Wait, is that a level 95? Yes. They're coming here a bit early. Yeah, way bit early. Suddenly feels like normal Dalran. People were coming here with the really low level alts back in like Rat or Lich King. So yeah, it really does feel like old stuff. You know, old Dal because of that. I can talk to you and say,
Well met.
"Hail, champion. Good to see you, friend."
Knowledge is power.
Khadgar gives you a knowing not.
Wisely is the key.
Glad you came, High Lord. Wars are not won solely with armies charging bravely across the battlefield, High Lord. Sometimes it is the action of individuals that matter most. Fighting battles... sometimes it is the actions of individuals that matter most. Fighting battles few ever hear about. That is why Khadgar's brow furrows slightly. We should really discuss this somewhere a tad more private. Let's move up to the purple parlor, shall we?
Farewell, my friend. Come. I think this is a matter best discussed privately.
Ooh. Ooh, there's a book over there. I'll read that in a moment.
Damn it! Another attack. Stay alert.
Christ. Dalran itself got attacked again. And this time an imp has been pinned to the dot. It's a good thing they brought a healer. Who then, you know, they refused to out heal. Difficult. I wonder if there's anything of note here. I remember I was speaking before about books you could find in Dalran, in Wrath of the Lich King, like over there. Those books would be when you get them all, you get the achievement. I believe you could get a portal up here, and you get the an elemental mount. No one is ansay bar you.
You need something?
Don't worry, she'll be alright. Whatever demon did this to her didn't hang around long enough to finish the job. In dire need. The ill tidings you bear only increase the concerns the council has been having. I know you've had your hands full with the tomb of Sargeras. Make no mistake, the battle for the tomb remains our top priority. But we must not think the Legion is foolish enough to rely on brute strength alone. They are far more cunning than that. Please, hear us out.
Light bless you.
Oh.
As you can see, the Legion's reach still extends beyond the broken shore. Their agents lurk across Azeroth, threatening to subvert our efforts at the tomb. They are some of the Legion's most powerful champions.
If the plans of these fiends come to fruition, all our efforts, all our sacrifices will have been for naught.
Is that
Much has
Kazakh?
been asked of you in the course of this war, champion. I fear even more is needed. We must enlist your help to hunt these targets down. You may be the only one with any chance of stopping them.
Interesting. Interesting.
Greetings.
So, well, just, you know, the third guy just made me think of Kazakh, the Doom Lord guy. Probably a different one. So I wonder if these are the guy, you know, the enemies in the field that they want, like the ones marked with skulls at Broken Shore, or are they the raid, you know, the world raid bosses elsewhere? Or maybe they're a different group altogether. We'll have to find out. So what do you say? Up for a challenge?
Excellent. I can think of no one better suited to the task. We stand ready to inform you about all known threats.
Light be with you.
We won't give up without a fight.
There is much to be done.
Ooh. Specialization, Retribution Paladin. Retribution, Fate of the Tidescorn. Ooh. This is something I have no idea about. This is something entirely different. A scout from Stormheim arrived yesterday with his... Oh, 1 second, let me just move my boots. Just getting in my way, I want to scooch closer. A scout from Stormheim arrived yesterday with a significant discovery. These ancient scrolls, within they contain a Val'sharah prophecy of a new Vrykul ruler, one who could turn the Tidescorn against the Legion. It complicates matters that this Vrykul may in fact be Skovald's heir. Take the scrolls, find the heir, and bring her to Val'sharah. I think the outcasts they refer to are the vehicle of Janvik. Oh, so that would be a good place to start.
Where you read one minor detail. If this prophesied leader truly is the God King's heir, Skoval's demise may prove to be a point of contention. So, just to be safe, I wouldn't mention how the would-be God King met his end.
Then again, it mightn't be. If the heir was going to turn the tide scoring against the Legion, the God King who sided with the Legion, dying by this person, by, my character's hands, might actually, in a strange way, not endear, but, mightn't be an issue between the two, Basic logic being that if the heir is going to turn the tide scoring against the Legion, why would they have an issue that, obviously their parent dying would be an issue, but, I'm trying to speak off the cuff here, and I can't think of the right words. But basically, if they're going to turn the tide scoring against the Legion, the person they're succeeding, the God King was the one who turned them to the Legion. They might take too much issue about our character killing them, or about my character killing them. They may be the person's parents, but who knows? Maybe they're bitter enough about them joining the Legion in the first place that it wouldn't be too much of an issue. Who knows? I think you're getting my point, but it's basically, if they're going to side against the Legion, maybe, us killing the person who turned the tide scoring to the Legion in the first place won't be too much of an issue, even if they are the parent. Warped plate helm. Looks weird. I think I'm just never sure if I'm actually being coherent. Basically my point is maybe they'll hate the God King enough that, they don't care we killed their parents. The God King was dead to them. It mightn't be a point of contention. It might be a point of bonding. Could be that. The new horde.
Need help?
Yeah, his books still haven't turned up apparently. But there is the new horde book right here. Soulbound, duration 2 hours. Copy commissioned by Archmage Newheart of the Curators. Do not worry about returning the book, it will return on its own. Okay, 9 bits of lore, and hopefully it made sense on the other point, Yeah, actually, yeah, I think I did. I'm always paranoid. I don't make sense. It's just a niggling doubt in the back of my head. Even when I'm talking to a person and they're saying, "No, you're making sense," but do I really? It's such an annoyance for both me and presumably the person. The chief warden of the internment camps, Adalius Blackmore, watched over the captive orcs from his prison stronghold, Durnhold. One orc in particular had always held his interest, the orphan infant he'd found nearly 18 years before. Blackmore had raised the young male as a favourite slave and named him Troll, mean slave. It's also what the Vikings called their slaves, Trolls. If memory serves anyway. Blackmore taught the orc about tactics, philosophy, and combat. Troll was even trained as a gladiator. All the while, the corrupt warden sought to mould the orc into a weapon. Despite his harsh upbringing, young Troll grew into a strong, quick-witted orc, and he knew that in his heart that a slave's life was not for him. As he grew to maturity, he learned about his people, the orcs, whom he had never met. After their defeat, most of them had been placed in Most of them being placed in internment camps. The way this is